Hey everybody, in today's video I have a couple of updates to share with you. I have an update regarding the 100-day freeze on deportations, and I also have an update regarding a letter that was sent to the Biden administration by 174 separate entities encouraging the Biden administration to end the visa bans that were signed back in 2020 that are currently affecting thousands of people trying to immigrate to the US. So make sure to stick around. Hi everyone, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a US immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we regularly post videos to make sure that you're up to date with the latest immigration news. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. Also, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube knows to share this information with more people. So let's get started. In today's video, I have a couple of updates to share with you. I have an update regarding the 100-day freeze on deportations, and I also have an update for you regarding a letter that was sent to the Biden administration encouraging the Biden administration to end the visa bans that were signed back in 2020. So let's get started. So the first update that I have for you is regarding the 100-day freeze on deportations. The Texas federal judge that originally enacted a 14-day temporary restraining order blocking the deportation suspension has extended the block for an additional 2 weeks. So basically, for an additional 2 weeks, there's a block on the 100-day suspension on deportations. So let me explain what this means. Back in President Biden's first few days in office, his administration enacted a 100-day freeze on deportations, basically suspending deportations for many individuals for a 100-day period. Well, when this freeze on deportations was announced, the state of Texas sued, and the case went before a federal judge in the state of Texas, and the judge basically sided with the state of Texas and granted a 14-day temporary restraining order to block enforcement of the 100-day ban on deportations. Well, the update that I'm sharing with you today is that Texas federal judge has extended the restraining order for an additional 14 days. So again, for the time being, this freeze on deportations is currently blocked. And basically, Judge Tipton, the judge in the case, extended the restraining order to allow for further developments within the case to take place. So the next update that I want to share with you is regarding the visa bans that are currently in effect that were enacted back in 2020. Basically, back in 2020, in April and June, President Trump signed 2 executive orders which suspend the issuance of visas for certain people. The April executive order suspends the issuance of certain immigrant visas, and the June executive order suspends the issuance of certain non-immigrant visas, such as the H-1B visa, the L-1 visa, and the J-1 visa. Well, these executive orders are still in effect to this day, and they're still preventing certain people from getting visas to come to the United States. Many people were expecting the Biden administration to revoke these executive orders early. As of right now, the executive orders are scheduled to end at the end of March. But still, many people were expecting the Biden administration would end these executive orders early. So the update that I want to share with you is that on February 5th, a letter was sent by 174 entities to the Biden administration, strongly encouraging the Biden administration and urging the Biden administration to end these visa bans immediately without any further delay. The parties to this letter include various organizations such as the American Immigration Lawyers Association, nonprofit entities, various entities and organizations involved in immigration, various businesses, etc. So take a look at my screen and we'll go through some of the important parts of this letter together. So if you take a look at my screen, this is the actual letter that was sent. And as you can see here, it's dated February 5th, 2021. And it's addressed to the Honorable Joseph Biden. And the subject line is Urgent Repeal of the Immigrant and Non-Immigrant Visa Bans, Presidential Proclamations 10014 and 10052. And it says here, Dear Mr. President, we, the undersigned 174 immigration, civil rights, human rights, labor and policy organizations and businesses are heartened by actions you announced in the opening days of your administration to reform the immigration system. We write to express concern, however, that your administration has not yet rescinded or taken steps to halt the impact of Presidential Proclamations 10014 and 10052, which have suspended the entry of many people seeking to enter as immigrants and non-immigrants and continue to cause harm to a wide cross-section of families, businesses, and communities in the United States. These bans are jeopardizing the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for thousands of 2020 diversity visa lottery recipients to enter the United States. The bans are keeping families separated and delaying the entry of valuable foreign workers. I want to scroll down and show you another interesting part of this letter as well. And as you see here, it says, "You have set forth family reunification as one of the animating principles of your vision for immigration reform. Unfortunately, the imposition of Proclamations 10014 and 10052 has kept U.S. citizens and permanent residents separated from their parents, adult children, siblings, and fiancés. In fiscal year 2020, approximately 100,000 family-based preference visas were lost in large part due to these proclamations, adding to the existing backlogs in those categories. If your administration waits to begin processing family-based visas until April, there is a risk of losing even more visas this fiscal year." So now I want you to look at all the different entities that have signed on to this letter. So where you see sincerely right here, here's the list of nonprofit organizations and trade associations. You have all these different organizations, and you also have all these businesses too. So the reason that I wanted to share that letter with you is to give you hope and to show you that all hope is not lost with respect to getting these visa bans ended early. While nothing is certain, as we can see, there are several very powerful organizations and entities that are strongly encouraging the Biden administration to put an end to these visa bans early. So that should give us all some degree of hope that there's a possibility that these visa bans can potentially be ended early. So again, in this video, we went through two updates. We talked about how the restraining order blocking the freeze on deportations has been extended for an additional 2 weeks. And we talked about this letter that was sent to the Biden administration urging the administration to put an end to these visa bans expeditiously. I hope you guys found this information extremely useful. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, make sure to share this video with them. We're all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can see this video that can benefit from this information, the better. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one.